Hello, good afternoon. We'll wait for a few seconds, then we'll start. Okay, ଆମେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ କ୍ଲାସରେ କ'ଣ ପଢୁଥିଲେ? MNCs. MNCs ର full form କ'ଣ? ମଲ୍ଟିନ୍ୟାସନାଲ କମ୍ପାନୀ ଅର୍ କର୍ପୋରେସନ। ଯେକୌଣସି କମ୍ପାନୀ ଯଦି ନିଜ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ଛାଡ଼ି ଅଲଗା କଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ମଲ୍ଟିପଲ ନେସନରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଅପରେସନ ଅଛି, they have opened their branches and production unit or sales or anything in different nations, more than one country, that is called MNC. If you have a company, ତମର ଗୋଟେ company ଅଛି ତମ countryରେ home stateରେ, ତମେ ଯଦି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ countryରେ open କଲ branch କିମ୍ବା office, you are doing multiple business in multiple countries, multiple nations, that is called MNCs. Multinational companies or multinational corporation. Multinational companies ର MNC ର characteristics କ'ଣ ସବୁ ଖାଲି discuss କରୁଥିଲେ। Asset turnover ଟା ବେଶୀ ରହିବ। People are buying, selling, or producing more product in different countries. So the turnover rate and the assets are more. Network is more. They have a bigger network because they have offices in other countries. Control mechanism ଟା ବି ଅଧିକ ଅଛି। There is a difference in control mechanism because they have to control everything in different countries. Growth, sophisticated technology, ଆମେ କାଲି ପଢୁଥିଲେ international standard ସବୁ product quality, marketing, ତାଙ୍କର advertisement ଯାହା ସବୁ ଅଛି, everything has to match with the international quality. Even the employment, the skills, the technology, the knowledge they have should always up to date and match with higher quality. So these are the characteristics of MNCs, multinational company or multinational corporate. The advantages we also discussed some advantages if you have a MNCs. What are the advantages being a multinational company compared to ଗୋଟେ ସାଧାରଣ କମ୍ପାନୀ multinational company କ'ଣ advantages that? ବିଭିନ୍ନ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିରେ ତମର ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଦେଶରେ ତମର ପ୍ରେଜେନ୍ସ ଅଛି ମାନେ definitely it is a big company. Compared to one nation, you have offices in multiple nations. That means it's a big company. Company is big, ମାନେ କ'ଣ efficiency ତମର employment ସବୁ ବଢ you have advantage of you are having more people, more employment, more efficiency, more productivity. ତମର ସବୁ countryରେ ତମର ଯଦି operation କରିବ, ତମର production କରିବ, then definitely you need more people. The company operation is bigger. These are the advantages. You have more scope for new things, new innovations. You have so many people involved in multiple stage of your business. So कंपनी बड़ा ହେଲା ମାନେ कंपनी ମାନେ ଗୁଡା ଆଡଭାନ୍ଟେଜ ଅଛି ତମର ଲୋକ ସଂଖ୍ୟା ବେଶୀ ହେବେ कंपनीର ପ୍ରଫିଟେବିଲିଟି ଏଫିସିଏନ୍ସି ବେଶୀ ଯିବ ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲୟମେଣ୍ଟ ବଢିଯିବ ଗୁଡା ଆଡଭାନ୍ଟେଜ ଅଛି continuing to that we'll discuss different models what are the different models of MNCs different business କେତେ company ଦେଖ first model is centralized model means in the centralized model, companies put up an executive headquarters in their home country. ତାମାନେ ନିଜର ଯୋଉଠି company start କରିଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ନିଜ home country ରେ ଗୋଟେ headquarters ଥିବ ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ main office ଥିବ called centralized. And they build various branch office or various production office manufacturing plant in different country. That will give the advantages of production cost ତମେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଏଠି ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ କରିକି ତମେ ଦଶଟା କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିକୁ ବିକ୍ରି କରୁଛ ତ ତା ନ କରିକି ତମେ ଦଶଟା ଯାକ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିରେ ତମର ନିଜର ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ କରିବ ତମର ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟେସନ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ତମର ଗୋଟେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ରହିଯିବ ତମେ ଯଦି ଦେଖିବ ତମର ସେଟା ସୁବିଧା ହଉଛି then you will get advantages of that advantages of reducing production cost and the tax tariff ତମେ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟ ତମେ ଏଠି ଜିନିଷ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ କର ମାନେ ସବୁ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିରେ ସେମାନେ କିଣିବେ ତମଠୁ so if they buy they will buy in a higher rate if you want to avoid that kind of tax import quota so country will have their they will encourage to have the production in their country they will reduce suppose ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ବାହାରୁ import କରୁଛ if that company is going to produce something at your country ତମେ ତମ ଦେଶରେ ସେ ଜିନିଷ ନାହିଁ ତମେ ବାହାରୁ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟ କରୁଛ ସେଇ କମ୍ପାନୀରେ ଆସିକି ତମ ଦେଶରେ ସେଟା ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ କଲା ତମର ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟ କରିବା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ରହିଗଲା ତମର ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟ କରିବାର କୋଟାଟା ଯୋଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ସେ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟ କରିପାରିବ ସେ ଯୋଉ କୋଟା ଅଛି ସେ କୋଟାରେ ତମେ କମ କଲ ପ୍ଲସ୍ you will get the things in a cheaper price produced in your country locally that is centralized MNC ଗୋଟେ ଅଫିସ ଥିବା ସବୁଆଡେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ regional MNCs regionalized model state that the company keeps its headquarters in one country and this is a collection of offices that are located in other countries. In this model, they have other offices also in different countries. Not only headquarters, they have different offices. Unlike the centralized model, the centralized model ତମେ ଯାହା ପଢିଥିଲ ସେଟା ଟିକେ different. The regionalized model includes subsidiary and affiliates that all reports to the headquarters. ହେଡକ୍ୱାର୍ଟର୍ସଟା ଗୋଟେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିରେ ଥିବ କିନ୍ତୁ ଅଲଗା କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିରେ ସବୁ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଅଫିସ ଥିବ so that they will have their production demand like planning everything sales marketing everything all offices are different country so there is a difference between centralized and regional multinational multinational model is a parent company operates in the home country and put up subsidiaries in different countries. The difference is that the subsidiaries and affiliates are more independent in their operation. ମାନେ parent country ଟା ହଉଛି ନିଜ country ରେ ଥିବ plus they have other offices and those offices also working like independent company. So they do all their things independently, their production, their manufacturing, their sales, marketing, everything. That is multinational model. These are different model of the company. You have in syllabus the economic planning. Economic planning. What is economic planning? Economic planning is introduced by during whose time during Manmohan Singh the Prime Minister ଯେତେବେଳେ ଥିଲେ ମନମୋହନ ସିଂ ନରସିଂହ ରାଓ ନଟ୍ ମନମୋହନ ସିଂ ମନମୋହନ ସିଂ ତାଙ୍କ ପିରିୟଡରେ ଫାଇନାନ୍ସ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଥିଲେ ନରସିଂହ ରାଓ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଥିଲେ ପ୍ରାଇମ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ତାଙ୍କରି ପିରିୟଡରେ ଇକୋନୋମିକ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡ୍ୟୁସ ହେଲା ନରସିଂହ ରାଓ ଇଜ ନୋନ୍ ଆଜ୍ ଦ father of father of the economic planning concept. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜବାହରଲାଲ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପଞ୍ଚବାର୍ଷିକ ଯୋଜନା 5 years ପ୍ଲାନ୍ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡ୍ୟୁସ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେତେବେଳେ ଜବାହରଲାଲ ନେହେରୁ ଥିଲେ ପ୍ରାଇମ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ପ୍ରାଇମ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ସେତେବେଳେ ଭାରତରେ ପଞ୍ଚବାର୍ଷିକ ଯୋଜନା ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଇଥିଲା during Manmohan Singh time, during Narsinha Rao time, the economic planning was started. Also considered as the father of concept. Narsinha Rao was known as the father of economic planning concept. The concept of economic planning was first introduced by P.V. Narasimha Rao, who was a great politician and also considered as the father of the concept of economic planning. The Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru introduced a 5 year plan to the Indian Parliament to make the Indian economy stronger and better. The main purpose of this is economic planning is to make the economy stronger and in a better position. During 1950 and 51, it started the 5 years plan. In the 1951, the Parliament focused on the development of the primary sector. P.V. Narasimha also stated that in the Indian economy is largely based on the agricultural sector. ଆମର ଭାରତରେ ଯୋଉ ଇକୋନୋମି ଅଛି ଆମର ସବୁ ଗୁଡା ଡିପେଣ୍ଡ କରୁଛି ନିର୍ଭର କରୁଛି ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର ଉପରେ so PV Narasimha Rao has promoted agriculture. Other important factors are all airways, railways. ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଅଲଗା ସେକ୍ଟର ଅଛି airways ହଉ railways ହଉ and ସେ ସବୁ ମ୍ୟାନୁଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଚରିଂ यूनिट अच्छी छोटे छोटे हैंडीक्राफ्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट सबुड़ा इकोनॉमी को कंट्रीब्यूट करती and more or less the Indian economy is mostly depend on the agriculture. So agricultural so PV Narasimha Rao has focused more on agriculture. What is the concept of economic planning? The concept of economic planning of India is derived as stated before. The concept of economic development is derived from the Russia. Russia रे जो planning था, it derived कराइज. So the concept of the economic condition is based on the major financial choices of country, which could be different from each other. However, understanding the strongest sector of a country to increase the GDP percentage of the country is the main aim to increase by implementing this plan. So economic planning ର main concept ହଉଛି ଆମର ଦେଶର economy, ଦେଶର standard of living, ଦେଶର financial position କୁ improve କରିବା ପାଇଁ, steady କରିବା ପାଇଁ. And there is a different plan how people will grow in their production, how people will grow in their standard of living, their income. So the country income will grow. This economic planning, the main Purpose of this planning is to grow the economy, that we know. And this is adopted by different countries of world of different region. India has adopted to grow the economy. However, the strongest factors of different countries differ from each other. Different countries are different factors. କାହିଁକି ସେମାନେ adopt what are the features of economic planning? Why they have adopted economic planning in their country? So there are different features. The most important features of economic planning are focusing and making the objective that the country wants to achieve. Focusing on the central planning authority, democratic nature, comprehensive, having only an advisory role, a planning commission, rational allocation of resource, consumption planning, feasible target, and policies. These are the different features of economic policy, economic planning. Planning commission, allocation of resource, consumption planning. What are the importance of economic planning? The importance of economic planning can be derived from the objective of the agenda. As stated before, it is important to find the strongest sector of the India to increase the per capita income. ଆମେ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆର ସବୁଠୁ strongest sector ଗୋଟା agriculture. So if you improve your agriculture, your economy will improve, your per capita income will income. It can be benefited for the overall growth of the country. So that sector you have to improve. That is the importance of economic planning. So it includes providing subsidies, providing loans to the people who are farming, who are doing agricultural job. It can increase the employment rate and can decrease the poverty level. If you have more cultivation, then your employment level, your people are engaged, then more poverty level will be reduced. So there are many people who will be engaged in the field and poverty level will be reduced. If the poverty level is reduced and the employment is increased, then it will positively affect the economy, country's economy. So it will definitely boost the economy. ତମର ଦେଶରେ ଯଦି ଗରିବ କମିଯିବେ, ଦେଶରେ ଯଦି ଲୋକଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କାମ ଥିବ, ବେଶୀ ଲୋକମାନେ କାମ କରିବେ, then your employment is more, then your economy is already in a good state. It can also help to make the people of India more self-sufficient and decrease the economy inadequately. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଲୋକମାନେ ନିଜେ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି basically, they have they are more self-sufficient. ସେମାନେ ନିଜେ ବସୁଛନ୍ତି, ନିଜେ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ନିଜେ ରୋଜଗାର କରୁଛନ୍ତି. So it helps the social welfare, regional development, country's economy. So it helps in many ways. When people are self-sufficient, they have work, they have more employment opportunity, they have less poverty, they are self-sufficient. So it increases the social welfare. It can be beneficial for the sustainable development of India as well. Overall, proper economic planning and implementation can increase the standard of living of the countrymen. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ ହଉଛି, ଲୋକମାନେ ଭଲ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କାମ ଅଛି, ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ପଇସା ଅଛି, ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ କାମ ମିଳୁଛି, then their standard of living, ତମ countryର ଯୋଉ standard of living ଆପେ ଆପେ ବଢିଯିବ। ଯଦି ତମେ ବେକାର ହେଇକି ବସିଲ କିଛି କାମ ନାହିଁ କି ତାମାନେ କଣ ପଇସା ନାହିଁ, ପଇସା ନଥିଲେ ତମେ ବହୁତ ମାନେ କ୍ରାଇମ କରିବ, ତେଣୁ ଆମର ଇକୋନୋମି ଦେଶର ଖରାପ ହେଇଯିବ। If you don't have money, you cannot buy anything. Buying production କମିଯିବ, employment କମିଯିବ, ସବୁ ଜିନିଷର impact ଅଛି। But if you have more work, if you have lot of work in your country, you can earn more, you can employ more, your standard of living will be better. Ultimately, country's economy will be better. What are the main objective of economic planning? The main objective of introducing economic planning is increase the standard of living. ତମେ ଏବେ ଯେବେ ଡିସ୍କସ୍ ହେଇଥିଲା ମେନ୍ ଅବଜେକ୍ଟିଭ ହଉଛି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିର ଇକୋନୋମି ବଢିବ, ଇକୋନୋମି କେମିତି ବୁଷ୍ଟ କରିବ। ଇକୋନୋମି ବଢିଲା ମାନେ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କର ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ ଅଫ ଲିଭିଂ ବଢିବ। India, a large population is living their lives below the poverty level. ଆମ ଭାରତରେ ବହୁତ ଗରିବ ଅଛନ୍ତି। If the per capita income can be increased by adopting this strategy, it can be beneficial for the country. ଯଦି ସେଇଟାକୁ ଦୂର କରାଯାଇପାରନ୍ତା, ଲୋକଙ୍କର ରୋଜଗାରକୁ ବଢେଇ ଦିଆଯାଇପାରନ୍ତା, then it is advantageous. The standard of living will more, the per capita income will more, people will be having enough work, enough opportunity for employment, and they have enough money to spend. This is one main objective of economic planning, to boost the economy of the country. It can also increase the employment section and increase the rate of social. ତର ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲୟମେଣ୍ଟ ବଢିଲା ମାନେ ତମର ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କାମ ହେଲା ମାନେ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କାମ ଅଛି ମାନେ they cannot think unnecessary thing. Their income level will increase, country's economy will. Equal distribution of income can be financial and decreasing the population who belong below the poverty level. ଯେଉଁମାନେ ବହୁତ ଗରିବ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ କେମିତି ଉପରକୁ ଅଣାଯିବ, ତାଙ୍କୁ କେମିତି ତାଙ୍କର ଇନକମ୍ ଲେଭେଲକୁ ବଢାଯିବ, ସେମାନେ ବହୁତ ଗରିବ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ଗଭର୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ସ୍କିମ୍, ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ଲାନ୍, ବିଭିନ୍ନ update କରୁଛି। They are working on the different scheme, how they can distribute more things to the people who are under poverty line, how they can bring it to up, so from poverty line to general line, like how people will be at the same level. But in India, we have many at the poverty level. It can also provide a stable economic condition to the country. ସବୁ ହେଲା ପରେ ତମର ଇକୋନୋମିକ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଷ୍ଟେବଲ, ମାନେ there is no fluctuation. କେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରାଇସ୍ ବଢିଯିବ, କେତେବେଳେ ଇନଫ୍ଲେସନ ବଢିଯିବ, କେତେବେଳେ କମିଯିବ, there is no fluctuation. ତମର economic condition is just stable in your country. Increase the self-sufficiency level, increase the rate of regional development, reduce the economic inequality, and decrease the social justice. ଇକୋନୋମିକ ପ୍ଲାନିଂର ଗୋଟେ ଅବଜେକ୍ଟିଭ ହଉଛି ତମର କଣ, ତମର ଇକୋନୋମି କି ମେଣ୍ଟେନ କରିବ। ଇଟ୍ସ କାଇଣ୍ଡ ଅଫ ରେଗୁଲେଟର, ଇଟ୍ସ କାଇଣ୍ଡ ଅଫ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ, ଇଟ୍ସ ନଟ୍ updated, not economy is not going to boom, not going to fall. It will be in a steady position. And तमरा economic planning बढ़िले तमरा regional development गाँ गहଳିର ରାସ୍ତା ସବୁ change ହବ, development ହବ, reduce economic inequality and increase social justice. With this continuation, we'll read the National Economic Planning in India. इंडिया कौन कौन नेशनल इकोनॉमिक प्लानिंग ହେଇଛି କଣ ହେଇଛି ଆମେ ତାକୁ ଡିଟେଲ ପଢିବା बिजनेस इकोनॉमिक प्लानिंग इंडिया रे प्रोब्लेम कଣ ଅଛି ଆମ कंट्री कॉन्टेक्स्ट रे पढ़िया को पॉलिसी कौन एरिया रे हमर फोकस होची डिफरेंट इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसी इकोनॉमिक प्रॉब्लम इंडिया रे कଣ ଅଛି we'll discuss this part poverty also in your course also we'll read what is poverty, what are the main source of poverty, why poverty arises in our country, causes of poverty. We'll read all these things. How poverty measured, what are the measurement tools. Tomorrow we'll class at the same time. We'll continue to read economic policy, economic planning. We'll continue to read that. Tomorrow we'll meet the same time and thus in the same topic we'll continue.